Okay, before the turn starts, I want to go over some big brain stuff that I came up with, and let's see if my prediction is true. So, um, let's start with like 2 turns ago. You guys recall when my bombers hit Bandung and we saw a bunch of B-17Ds or a bunch of B-17s and LB-30s, which are essentially B-24s. I was surprised that they were there, and I wasn't sure what they were doing there. And the next turn, they disappeared. Well, I think I know where they're going and what's going on. And if I'm correct, I want to give Macho a lot of credit for having this kind of tactical thinking to do this. And if I'm wrong, then I'm giving him too much credit. But here we go. So here's my theory. His B-17s and LB-30s, which were previously in Calcutta, relocated down to Bandung, which is well within their ferry range, okay, as a waypoint. And then from there, I feel that they have relocated to Brisbane, which is 76 hexes away. And let's see if that's even possible. I don't even know. Let's go here. Allied aircraft. We'll look at the B-17D. Can ferry. Where's the range? 63 hexes. Okay, well, I think then he stops somewhere on the way. Probably Darwin. So he probably went to Darwin. And now where I think he's at is Brisbane. So it took 2 turns to get here, okay? And I think the LB-30s are here as well because they have an even better range. And why I think they're in Brisbane is this. I saw the SIGINT report, radio transmissions detected at Brisbane. And then we have an aircraft symbol here. So something happened here. There's some activity here, okay? Now, last turn, we had the subpocalypse where he brought all of his subs into the hex and scared the crap out of me. We almost lost our carrier twice. So he's got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, I would say 6 to 8 subs in the hex right now in Noumea. And what he was trying to do, and here's my theory, was to get me to freak out and put all my carriers into port, into the Noumea port. And I think what he's going to do this turn that we're about to watch is he's going to send a bunch of B-17s and LB-30s to strike the Noumea port, hoping that I got scared with the subs and I disband them in port. And he's going to port strike me and try to catch my carriers here. So that's my theory, and I want to say that I don't normally have this kind of thinking. I'm not this smart. I think that's what he's going to do, so let's find out. So I'm taking a risk here, and I have packed up all of my important ships. Kido Butai, it's surface combat, ASW stuff, and what I'm doing is I am moving them out. We're leaving Noumea. Now, there is a risk that we trip into some subs on the way out. However, I think the risk is lower than normal because all of them were spotted because of basically every single aircraft on KB was flying ASW, all of my search planes, my Nels at Noumea, everything is spotting subs right now. So everything has detection, every single sub. So I think that we'll be able to exit to the north, which, by the way, we're fixing to meet up with some AOs here for refueling while we do it. I think we can get out without hitting any subs and clear out. And then basically that leaves Noumea with just a couple ships that I can't really get out in time. They're just stuck there because they're in whatever condition they're in. I can't move them. So let's see if that happens. So hopefully my gamble is right and we risk moving all of our ships out, and hopefully these subs don't hit us on the way because they should be spotted, right? And we get out of here safely, because I cannot afford to have my aircraft carriers caught in port with his B-24s and B-17s hitting it. I do have some fighters here, but they're not going to be enough against those 4-engine bombers to do anything. And if I put the carriers in port, the fighters aren't going to fly cap, as far as I know. And I can't really put them into the airfield because it has a base admin level of 5, so I really can't put too many squadrons on the land anyway. So this is my gamble. We're moving out of Noumea. Let's see if he bombs Noumea port this turn, which I think he will. And He moved his subs in here to force me to do that so he can bomb today. That's some big brain stuff. I hope I'm right and my theory is correct. Let's find out. Let's watch the turn. All right, guys, you've already heard my theory before we started. So this is February 7th, 1942. So did I big brain this really good, or did I just risk my carriers for nothing? Let's see what happens, guys. I'm nervous. We need to get out of Noumea Hex carefully. If we clear this first phase, we're going to be good. Come on. Okay, getting some mines out of Batavia. Oh. That's a little bonus. Okay, so the first sub-interaction this turn is us killing one of his ships, or shooting at one. And we sank it. Okay, next sub-interaction is us picking up some enemy ASW. That is an American. Oh boy. Guys, that's an American destroyer, so now we know where they're at. All right. DD Tucker. It looks like a, what is that, a Mahan class? So American destroyers are definitely in the Bay of Bengal, which we kind of figured that would be the case, right? Okay. Oh, here we go. Aha! We have an American light cruiser operating. Oh, geez. We're surprising the Trenton? I don't believe that. All right. Our patrol boat's just getting killed here. At least we know what the enemy surface combatant situation is, right? We know he's out here in the North Pacific with a single light cruiser. All right. We don't need to watch this, but... Okay, that was here. Just a bit off of Attu Island. So we've got enemy surface raid potentially coming in. All right, guys, it's looking pretty good. I think we may have actually cleared out of Noumea safely. All right, I'm feeling a lot better about this. Wow, there's a lot of mines in Batavia. No wonder we lost ships there. I didn't realize you had so many mines there still. Okay, the Sargo is operating south the truck, so that means he's trying to interdict our convoys going between Rabal. Okay, I think we're gonna get out of there safely, guys. Let's kill some subs today. Nice. Come on. Let's sink something. All right, all right. Okay. Going in for Palembang again. No fighters there. All right, and no fighters over Bandung. Ah, Liberators are still here. Why? I wonder if these are still damaged from the last time we hit him. So remember, guys, my theory is that he's going to attack Noumea with B-17s and LB-30s today. Let's see if I'm right or not. Well, there's still aircraft here. I'm assuming these are still damaged from the other day. Sweeps come in a little late there. Okay. Bombing Kianko. I'm trying to be unpredictable in China. So we should have a good raid here today. It's clear weather. Look at that. That's a nice hit at Kianko. Supply hits are the most important right now. It's amazing what clear sky can do for you. Excellent hits at Kianko today. Okay, here we go, Palembang. Let's see how bad this is today. Whoa! Nice. Look at that. No Japanese losses, guys. I wonder if his AA's like finished. Maybe we damaged it so bad. We took no losses today. We hit the base really good. And here's the sweeps coming in late. Thanks, guys. Good thing you didn't have cap there. Oh. Okay, well, the flak woke up, guys. Yeah, oh well. I think it just caught him off guard on the first one. Alright, we've done more than enough damage at Palembang today, though. That should stop the forts for a bit. Okay. Man, my sweeps have all been coming in late. This could have been bad if he'd had cap up today. Just nothing I can do to coordinate that better, really. AM phase in the books. Really nice hits on... Listen. Guys, that's a sub sinking. We just sank a sub. That's one sub sunk this turn. That's excellent. Wow. So much for my big brain theory. He didn't hit Noumea at all. Oh well, I guess I'm not as smart as I thought I was. But hey, at least I was thinking outside the box, right? We needed to get KB out of there anyway. Now was a good time to do it. Okay, land combat. I don't think we've got much to do here today. Oh yeah. Just beating up on this 100th Chinese Corps again. This shouldn't take much work. Okay. Another good showing. This unit is down to its last legs here. We bled it pretty well dry. And we've pushed it away from this base, which was where I was most concerned. So now we just need to get back to this dot base and protect it. But That's not bad. Okay. My armor is caught up to this Surabaya base force, and I'm hoping to destroy it outright right now. And we don't. Man, we just can't seem to kill these things off, huh? And he gets into Gillet Jap. Very well. Allied shock attack at Jambi. This should not go very well. This is a suicide, I guess. I don't know what... Actually, I don't know what this is. These guys have, like, no AV, so 1 to 10. Wow. Yep. Another slaughter of the Dutch, man. They're just charge of the light brigade or whatever you want to call this. It's suicidal what they're doing right now. So they hit us with 100. We have 68. And now they've lost about 70 of that. So we can probably counterattack and do some good damage to them. And now I'm shock attacking this base force that was left in the hex. And I'm low. I would love to kill it. Yes. Oh, this is good. All right. So we've cleaned up that Benkalis base force, and now we can fall in behind these guys in Jambi, trap them in, and kill them off all at once and contain it. So this worked out excellent. I'm glad that we reacted to this when we did, because this could have been a lot worse if we hadn't done so. Okay, not a bad turn at all. We definitely sank a sub, at least one. Got some bases coming up here. Those are points. KB left Noumea without any damage. I can't complain. Ooh, good. Units. That's what I need right there. Okay. Really, really good turn, I think. Let's look at the numbers and see if it agrees. Okay, aircraft losses today. Unfortunately, another high amount of ops losses. We lost 3 sallies to flak over Palembang, but we got a good hit in. Also lost a Kate, a 0, a Betty, and an Ann. Real quick, just to get a look of the Japanese aircraft losses this campaign. 122 sallies. That's bad. 108 zeros. 76 nades. You can see in numbers here. We've lost a lot of aircraft. I am not proud of this number right here. I was hoping to do a lot better than this, but those cap traps really, really did me in. 4 killed pilots this turn. Ship sunk last turn. This boat, I scuttled last turn because it had been hit with a bomb. This one got taken out near Attu by an enemy surface raid. And this guy, we sank near Pearl Harbor. Apparently he's a French ship. Well, it's a dead ship now. Army loss points did not go up at all. His didn't go up that much either. Gained a little bit of points here due to the base points that we gained in China. So, all right, doing okay. Let's take a look at the North Pacific because we got some issues here. Enemy surface ships are raiding around here, and now they blew a hole in my picket ships. Also, it looks like we have... we're being spotted, so I think it's time to fall back now, and I'm wondering if maybe we can use this to our advantage. We got a couple light cruisers hanging out over here. What if we send them in with these destroyers? We could get lucky with a torpedo hit on the Trenton. Keep that in mind. But I'm ready. I'm ready if he comes in here. All right. China. What do we got here? So far, so good. My troops are moving to engage his here. And I'm also moving from Ankang to get into this hex. I don't really see any other major movement right now. Yeah, I think we're just gonna we'll press on here and here and see what we get out of that. A little further south, we defeated the 100th Chinese Corps, but now I need to worry about getting back into Pinsiang. I don't think that's gonna take too long. I think so. Well, I don't really love it, but we'll have him move back to Pinsiang. But this unit is effectively done for. We caught up to these guys here, so next turn we're going to engage them. And that's basically it, guys. China's kind of stagnant until we get some more movement up in the north. Okay, in Burma, not much else to say here. I'm still waiting for him to do something out here, okay? I've been waiting for him to hit Magway, but he's just not doing it. And quite honestly, I'm fine with that because I keep pouring in more engineers every day, more flak every day, and it's giving us a chance to fortify the base. Just this turn, we had another construction company show up, another AA regiment, and another road construction company. So that's going to help us build this base up. I am fully committed to making Magway a very painful endeavor for him if he wants to come in here. So I'll bring in more fighters. I've got at least 4 flak regiments now. Yeah, with more on the way. Okay, we do have some Allied subs hanging out south of Rangoon, but that's not a big deal because we're not going in there. We did encounter an American destroyer over here near Ceylon, and that's not unexpected given that the American carriers are definitely in the AOR. So that's not a big deal. All right, so our situation in Sumatra is actually looking really nice. We just killed that unit here, and the rest of his troops made it into Jambi, but they're kind of boxed in. So look what we're going to do. We're going to surround these guys, go into reserve mode, right? And now we're going to come in behind them. And then we're going to literally seal these guys in, set all to march, okay? So when we close that hex site in 2 turns, or 3 turns, these guys are effectively completely surrounded and they cannot escape. And it's just going to be a matter of us counterattacking them and killing them. These units are completely undamaged from those attacks that he's made. So we're really going to hurt him bad when we do that because he has nowhere to escape to. Okay, Palembang. I can turn this off now. Palembang, we got some pretty decent damage on the airfield this turn. Flak was, is what it was. But I'm feeling really good about potentially, let's see. Oh, yeah. I think next turn we need to go ahead and go for it. I think we're going to attack again next turn. And I'm hoping this will be the turn that we finally take the place. So we'll try it next turn. 3267 AV, guys. We've recovered a lot. I think we're ready. Okay, at Batavia, my minesweepers are still working on clearing that out so I can develop this base. We did defeat him here, and now we're going to head down into Tajilatjap. I think the armor will be enough to actually take the... Oh, no. Actually, no. It looks like he moved a bunch of units out of Bandung into Tajilatjap. So it appears that he's trying to make a stand here. And if that's the case, we're going to need to actually wait. Which way are these guys going to route? Northeast. Yeah, we're going to need to wait for reinforcements to go into this. It's not ready yet. He has quite a bit more troops here on Java than I thought that he would. This is surprising. I thought that he had taken the bulk of these guys and put them into Palembang, but apparently not. There's a substantial garrison left on Java, and I don't have a lot of troops here. He does technically outnumber me. And he's got a lot of something in Tajilatjap. I don't really know what that is. Huh. I don't know. This is interesting. I don't know what he's doing here. We'll have to wait and see. We'll wait till we get in there and find out what he's got. Oh, I got to tell you about this next turn. We're moving into Tarakan next turn. And I am fully expecting a pretty good showing. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a bombardment task force here, okay? With the Issei. I brought it here a few days ago. These guys are going to be on recon. Night recon on Terracan. And we're going to do a little bombardment action here. So we'll set these guys. See, the max range of these guns is 39,000. So I'm going to set these guys to go in and do a bombardment on Terracan at night. The max range, I think we're going to go... we'll go out to about 20,000 yards. Hopefully that keeps us out of any mines that are there. I'm sure he does have mines here. But that's why I also brought a bunch of destroyer minesweepers to help deal with that. This guy will do the heavy shooting. And hopefully they disrupts these guys enough that when my troops cross over during the turn, the units at Terracan will be so badly disrupted from the bombardment that we take it in the shock attack. So I got about 176 AV crossing to do that. All right. Okay, and now we can also talk about this situation here. KB has left the area, and unfortunately, it looks like we missed a rendezvous for refueling here. I don't know why that happened, but we're going to refuel with KB, and then we're going to head out, I don't know, somewhere. But the nice thing is that we did technically clear Noumea, and all he's got left here are a bunch of damaged subs from our ASW efforts, and that's fine with me. The other nice thing is Kido Butai is no longer detected, so he does not know where we went. He's going to know soon, but for the time being, he does not. We do see something happening over here at Tonga Tapu. It says there's CMs. My guess is that he's laying mines here. He's really all about mine warfare. And if he's laying mines here, it's because he wants us to come in here and hit him. So I don't think I'm going to give him that opportunity to hit mine us. We'll have to decide how we want to handle this whole thing. I am also in the process of packing up the 48th Division, but unfortunately, it's pretty slow going. There's a lot of support units left, so I'm getting really anxious about being here because we're clearly sighted, right? He's got subs hanging out there. He knows we're there. It's just a matter of time before we eat a torpedo, so I definitely don't want to hang out here for long. We need to get out of here, so I may actually leave with the bulk of the 48th and bring it back to Noumea and just maybe use fast transport task force to get the rest of it out. I don't know. I'm just getting nervous about loading and how long it's taking here. Anyway, that's my turn. I'm sorry that my big brain theory didn't work out, but it was a good plan, right? It's not what he had in store. Either way, it was long overdue for us to extract these ships out of Noumea, so I'm glad that we did it. They're safe now, and now I can figure out what I want to do with Kido Butai from here, now that it's out in the open. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.